Hello and welcome to the Spirit Save. My name's Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. Now, one of the things I said we were going to do in 2020 was to try whiskies from countries that you wouldn't usually associate with whiskey production. And one of those is probably Belgium. I picked up this Belgian Owl whiskey from a Danish website. It's exactly 36 months old, 46% ABV, first fill ex-bourbon cask. New distillery in Belgium, and they're using the stills from Capedonic, which was a Scotch whiskey distillery, a malt distillery. So this is a Belgian single malt. And I quite like how it's packaged. It's this very simple cardboard box with like an Indian ink transfer print on it. Quite a nice design, really. I mean, it makes a change from a lot of the very glossy packaging. Just to have this raw box with this still very distinctive logo on it. So they've done a good job of the packaging. It feels like it's a nice size. 50cl bottle. I paid about £50 GBP, so not cheap, particularly at 50cl. But there you go. There's the bottle. It's quite nice. So 3 years exactly, 46% ABV. Let's see what we have. Does it talk about chill filtration? Non-chill filtered, natural, non-peated, pot still, colouring free, sustainable. Fair enough. I did see this at the airport in Belgium, but I didn't buy it. I bought it online from Denmark and it was shipped to England, and then I brought it with me after I came home in the end of December. Definitely very sweet and spirit-led. You can tell, a young bottle. And as is typical for Belgium, you can tell that there's been a very good fermentation. More famous for beer than whiskey. You can tell that the fermentation is absolutely spot on. It's got a good malty character, twist of citrus, some Lebkuchen, which are soft German like gingerbreads that they have at Christmas time, sweet marmalade, orange marmalade. Mandarin orange, bit of coconut cream, red licorice, raspberry licorice, sweetened lemon zest, coconut, maybe a little almond brittle. Marzipan. It's got a slightly rye character, a little bit of butter going on. Mint imperials with a drop of peppermint oil, menthol coming from the new bourbon casks. Light perfume, a very odd, almost semolina note on the nose. Not perfectly polished on the nose by any stretch of the imagination. A bit of damp newspaper going on as well. Okay, let's have a sip, then we'll add some water. Certainly palatable, and not much of a burn there. Maybe a little bit. You know, it's young, but it's smooth. Honey, maple. Spirity, definitely. Young, definitely. Mainly a malty character, a bit of apricots, cream. Doesn't have any astringency or bite, particularly on the nose. Feels like it's missing some syrupy type notes, because the malt sort of takes over, the malt and the young spirit, rather than having a truly rounded palate and of wet cardboard and citrus also, and a woody sweetness obviously from the oak. Let's just give this, didn't pour a big dram, so I'll have just short of a full teaspoon. Let's pour out the oak, a little bit of chocolate, almond, sweet, fruity notes, sweet, citrus rind, little bit of pickled ginger, honey, maple, sherbet, lemon sherbet candies, crisp green apple, baking apple, tart apple. Get a bit more spice through on the palate now. Sweet and spicy, malty, spirity character. A little bit of cream starting to come through, nuts, peach, sweet kind of sorbet starting to appear. Just a little bit of tart green apple. Bit one-dimensional, probably, but 3-year-old whiskey from a country that's not renowned for making whiskey. Yeah, finishes of nuts, coconut, almond, spirit, and a very pleasant ginger, mandarin orange. Not bad for a 3-year-old whiskey. Yeah. Fine. I mean, I'm not running out to buy another bottle, not running out to pay £50 for a small bottle again, but it's something I'd like to revisit in a couple of years as they're starting to put out 6-year-old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old whiskey. At the moment, it's a young thing, so it's probably of more interest to the person who's trying to try things from different countries than somebody who really does need to get a reliably good bottle for that sort of price. So probably won't buy a 3-year-old again, but some of the older stuff I would be interested in trying. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the review. Like, comment and subscribe, and hope to see you again soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.